Good morning, good morning. I just woke up. Just been laying in bed playing Pokemon Go. I can hear Justin making breakfast downstairs, so I'm gonna go see my baby, have some pancakes. Yay. Oh, my hair's just barely holding on in this ponytail. Yes, today has still been chaos. I haven't read a single page yet, so I need to do that. I just painted these little things that are gonna go, nope, over there. So see that light? We just hung this wall light, which is amazing, and I've had it forever. But I don't like the cord, so I've got these cord hiding things that are like cord tracks that are going to go up there so that it runs behind the TV or behind the chair. And yeah, so I painted them the color of the wall. So I have to put another coat on those, and then hopefully I'll be able to put those up today. But yeah, this room looks different. So we've got that light. We also brought in oh my god, the bookshelves from the other room. And it looks really cozy. And then the other thing is we brought in my desk from the other room and my iMac. So that is now just like a little workspace with our electronic charging station and everything. And this room feels so cozy. The overhead lights are on right now, so it's not cozy with those on. Those fixtures are on our list of things to replace at some point. So, yes. Still have to paint the wall behind me and that little sliver of a wall on over there. But that and the trim, all the trim and the doors. So there's still plenty of painting left to be done in here. I just am gonna take a little bit of a break from doing that this weekend. I think I'm gonna try to paint the trim in here this week in the evenings, but yeah, so it's coming along. And you didn't know you were getting home improvement vlogs instead of reading vlogs. The title is deceiving. My laptop's on top of my books. I'm gonna finish watching the YouTube video that I'm watching, and then I'm probably going to go take a walk because I need to get some physical activity in today. So I think I'm gonna go take a walk, and when I come back, and I'll listen to my audiobook while I walk, but then when I come back, I will get some reading done, some physical reading done. And that's about it so far. So I'm in what is now sort of like a reading spot. You can sort of see this track behind me. So that's for my reading light up there. But I feel so fancy because I put cable track and painted it the same color as the wall. And it looks great. This is terrible lighting for video, but it's great lighting for reading. I also need to get the sticker out of here because that's tacky looking. But this is also a terrible location, so the lighting is probably god awful. Sorry. So I did read some more of this, and it's getting a lot better. I was not crazy about the first part of it. I will say it's still a little like overly sexual for my taste, but the part that I find really interesting is that one of the characters seems to be like hearing or seeing black historical figures, and not like historical figures in terms of like ones that we know, but forgotten historical figures. So it's like around, say, like Henry VIII or Maria Theresa or things like that. So, or Maria Therese. Anyways,
So I thought that was really interesting. I'm now at the like halfway point, I think, and I did put my little tabs in there. So this is I need to read approximately, I think it was like 40 pages a day to finish this by Friday. And then for this one, I need to read 23 pages a day to finish it by Friday. So I marked this one with tabs as well. So yes, the goal is to finish these both this week so that then I can move on to some of my other books. And I have just decided, so at the end of the month for Memorial Day, we are traveling for the first time in well over a year. I actually am not sure the last time that we went on any kind of trip. Like even pre-pandemic. So this is the first time that we're going to be going somewhere, and we're going to Cleveland, Ohio, because Justin's grandfather will be 103. So we want him to meet Grayson and Grayson to meet him. So it's one of those things that like we can't really put off because 103 is already really freaking old. So yeah, we don't want to press our luck. So we're going up there for his birthday. And yeah, don't even know how that's gonna go because it's like an 11-hour car ride, and we're going up there and coming back in the same weekend. But I did buy those really ridiculous nausea glasses. So like the little rubber glasses with the water in them that people say help with car sickness. So I got those. If they actually work, then I'm going to try to plow through like 5 of my Animorphs books in the car on the way to Ohio and back. So that seems like a great candidate because they're very like low commitment and also pretty fast reads, and sometimes that like I will admit that I skim some parts of them, so I feel like those are a good commitment for a car ride. Fingers crossed those glasses work, because if they do, that's going to be a huge game changer and make at least part of that a much less stressful drive, although it's still going to be stressful because we have no idea how well he's going to do with a car ride like that, because he's never been in the car. Like, the most he's ever been in the car is like an hour. But if that does work out, then that means that I'll be able to knock my physical TBR down quite a bit, because those books are taking up a lot of space, and they're also adding to the numbers. So yeah, that would be great. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep. It's already almost 10 o'clock.
So I have been successfully reading every day, and I read a little bit of this today, and I'm a few pages shy of the page flag, which I think is tomorrow's page flag, not today's page flag, but whatever. But I still feel like I'm making no progress. Like, it's the 10th of the month, and the only thing I finished this month was a graphic novel. Like, how am I reading every day and yet still feel like I'm finishing less things than last month? I don't know. I'm confused, honestly. But it's the end of the day, and I'm gonna go and get the little babo. Actually, I need to see if Justin is gonna go get him. Hold, please. Are you helping? You helping mommy work? Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Hi. It's been a minute. I'm out of breath. It's been a crazy week. It's only Tuesday, but it's been a little crazy. So I got more books in the mail. One of them is downstairs. It's focusing on this. Okay, there we go. One of them is downstairs. I think I mentioned our friend Micah wrote a book that is self-published through Amazon, so we bought it. My only compromise to my no buying books on Amazon, because it's the only way that we can get it and support him, which led me to buy one other book on Amazon, which is this. If you've been around here for a while, I did a video, I'll link it down below, of me rereading this. So the original book of this, Ready Okay by Adam Cadre, came out when I was in high school in hardcover. Well, actually I don't know when the book originally came out, because by the time I read it in high school, I'm pretty sure it was already out of print. But it was only ever published in hardcover by the publisher, and I don't remember who the publisher was. But I did a review of it, and the author had reached out to me at the time. He's fantastic, very smart individual, and he was saying that he was rewriting the book, which made me so nervous, because honestly, like, if you asked me what book do I like, defining book in high school, I would tell you that book, because it deeply affected me. So he rewrote it, and I read it. At the time, it was only available as a digital book. He sent me the EPUB. It was so good. So it honestly was as good as the original and better, because some of the things from the original only marginally made sense in the context of that book, but he took it to the next level, and some of the things that happened in the original book, he sort of redid them, so some of the things that happen are attributed to different characters, but in a way that makes more sense than the original. This is fantastic. And so I was really disappointed at the time that you could only get a digital version, because I wanted it in paperback or hardback or just physical copy. And so when I saw that my friend Micah's book was print on demand, I thought, I wonder if all of their self-published books are print on demand. They are. And so now I have a physical copy, and I'm thrilled. I might actually just have to reread this again this year. Yeah, so not as fun. I don't think this cover is nearly as fun as the original cover. But yeah, this is a book that's near and dear to my heart. And I think there's a reading prompt. Oh, it may be for reading women, so this wouldn't work. I think there's a reading women prompt that's reread one of your favorites, so this definitely wouldn't work. But yeah, definitely considering rereading this
this year because I'm just stoked to have it in physical form again. Anyways, I read, so I did not think I was going to get any reading whatsoever in today because work was chaotic. I think I had maybe an hour and a half where I wasn't in a meeting or facilitating a training, and yeah, so it was chaos. And then I ended up having to partially do because I had to leave early to take Grayson to the doctor. Precious, he didn't like it. The moment I like shift him to get ready to lay him down on that scale, screams bloody murder, and then he does this like, oh god, heartbreaking, just like like hiccoughing, sobbing sound for the rest of the time. Like, it's really hard to get him distracted. He just is so upset to be there. And I'm sure it doesn't help that, like, it's one of the few times, because he doesn't go in stores or anything, it's one of the few times that he actually sees me wear a mask. So he can't see my face entirely either. So I don't think I don't think that helps. But yeah, so he got 4 shots, including his MMR, and they also had to take blood, like a little finger prick. And yeah, he was displeased, greatly displeased. Um, but he's a healthy babo. He is in the 90th percentile still. And yeah, well, as soon as we left and got in the car, he's fine, totally fine. Um, so by the time I got back to the house, it was like 4:10, and my workday's over at 4:30. So I went up there and logged on and just made sure there were no fires happening in my inbox, and then had to just call it a day because to any parents, especially parents of toddlers, working from home with their toddlers there, props to you, because I couldn't get 5 minutes of work done with him underfoot. So yeah. But as you can tell, that left little time for actual reading. Um, I made dinner, and then I had to mop the kitchen because I opened the fridge and the entire thing of protein powder hit the floor. Yeah, and so by the time all of that was done, it was 7:30, and at 8 o'clock I had signed up to watch the live event from Powell's, of Gregory Gorday's book launch. So Gregory Gorday and Michelle Tam were talking about Gregory's book. Is it Everybody's Table? I pre-ordered it. It came out today, so my copy is in the mail. And yeah, it was really fun to listen to. Gregory Gorday, if you don't know, is he's a chef. He was on Top Chef and Top Chef All Stars, and he is hands down one of my favorite Top Chef contestants of all time. That's where I know him from. We actually ate at his restaurant Departure on our honeymoon, and it was so fantastic. And I didn't know until after we had eaten there that he was the chef, or I probably would have been just a basket case fangirl, but after the fact, I was flipping out pretty good. But it was really good, and I'm looking forward to his book. It sounds like it's going to be pretty different from other cookbooks, and it's definitely going to challenge me a little bit more technically and put me outside of my comfort zone. And also encourage me to actually go to our local Asian food market. I think we also have an Indian food market, and source some ingredients that I can't find at Publix. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I was planning to go to the Asian grocery store anyways with my friend Ashley, once she got to the fully vaccinated point, and I think she's there now. So
I'm gonna wait till I get the cookbook and then see if we can't go do that so I can pick up some of the things that are in that book and try some of Gregory's recipes. Anyways, still making some progress in the books. Not so much. It's funny because this one, the daily total is 40 pages, but yet when I read 40 pages, it feels like nothing. The daily total in this is 23 pages, and I think I'm 2 days behind. Nonfiction, just, I don't know. It reads slower for me. But yeah, so tomorrow I need to get to the end of this chapter for sure, and then try to get to the next sticky note if I can, to still be on track to finish that this week. This one I did not read today, but I was a day ahead, so we're good there. As long as I get any reading time at all tomorrow, then I'll get then I'll keep on track with that. So yeah, that is basically it. I am extremely tired, and I have a feeling that Grayson is going to wake up randomly in the middle of the night, because he usually does the night after he has shots. Yeah, so I am going to wash my face, brush my teeth, and get myself to sleep.